Today we're going to learn how to update our Google Plus page. To get started, let's go to our website, and we have a link to our Google Plus page over here, so we can navigate through this link to keep it simple. When you get to the Google Plus page, you'll see they have this new layout with the picture on the right and our logo on the left, and I think it looks much better than before. Let's just make sure that you're logged in with the right account to be able to post to this page. You should see a gray bar at the top that says you are a manager of this page, and a button to click and to see manage this page. So once you're there, just click on this page, on this button, and what we'll do, it will take us to the dashboard for our Google Plus page. Okay, so on the dashboard is where you see all the information related to our page. Who are the managers are listed here, the three of us, and then we have some summary about the page, an option to post to the page, and then YouTube statistics and any notifications will appear here. So this is the summary of the page. Before we learn how to post to the page, let's go to our Google Plus page, and I'll show you the different sections that we have right now on the page. So we have the about section, which has information about the company, people who are linked up to this page, the contact information, and links to other areas on the internet where we appear. So all our social profiles, YouTube, and our website. Then we have posts, and that's where the information that we posted and any comments that other people made. Then we have photos, which show galleries that we posted to our page, and then we have YouTube, which loads all the videos that we have on our YouTube page. They go automatically here as well. And then under reviews, these are the reviews that other people publish related to honey candles. So to get started, first of all, you can, if you're logged in as a manager, you can obviously edit all this information. So if you see an edit button underneath each box, you know you're logged in with the manager account, and then you can just click edit and modify this information. One of the important things that you should know about Google Plus is how the people are organized here. So similar like on Facebook, you have people or fans, followers. On the Facebook page, you have people who you can link up to your Google Plus page as well. The only difference is the terminology they use to describe categories or groups of these people. So let's go to an area called people. So under this Google Plus logo, you have a button here that opens up a drop down, which has a lot of information related to our Google Plus page. So one of the links there is people. If you click on it, it will take us to a page. Let it load up. Okay, so it will show a page, looks like this, and this page allows you to look for new people to connect with the Google Plus profile and also organize them into categories. In Google Plus, these categories are called circles. Okay, so in our case right now we have these colorful circles, and they're for our own reference only, and we can group the different people that are linked up to our Google Plus profile. We can put them into these circles. Okay, so that becomes useful when you want to share information with certain groups of people and not with other groups. So for example, in our case, we have a couple of groups of people. We have wholesale customers, we have retail customers. So there might be a scenario where you would want to post something on Google Plus, but only share it with the wholesale customers. So over here I created a circle for you called wholesale customers, and as you'll be growing your followers on Google Plus, you'll be able to put them into this circle. How do you put them? So first of all, you'll be able to load or add more followers by going to Find People tab over here at the top. So let's click on it. Okay, so right away it will give you a list of people who already follow us, and we can follow them back. Whenever you select the follow option under the person's name, it will right away load all the different categories or circles that we have set up. So you'll see, let's say, wholesale customers here, and as soon as you check mark this specific person or page will be put into that circle or that category of group of people. And then if you want to look for other people or companies, you can also search using the search bar over here. Okay, so if you have a list of customers, you can look for them over here. Okay, let's go back to our actual page, and I'll show you how you can post on it. So we can do it in a couple of ways. We can go back to our profile, or we can go to a dashboard. So I'll show you how to do it. In both places it's a similar process. So let's go to our profile, and it should open up our Google Plus page, right? And then to start posting, you just go under posts, click on posts. Okay, it will show you a list of all our previous posts, and the first box over here will say share what's new. So when you click on it, it will expand and give you all the different options you can use to post. So the basic things you can post on Google Plus, of course, text. Then you have photos, a link, video, or even an event. Very similar to Facebook. A difference here is that you have also an option to post this information to specific groups of people. So underneath the post here, you have the to option. By default, it shows public, which means everybody can see it. Alternatively, if you want to share it with specific groups of people, you can click on this box, and it will allow you to select all the different circles that we set up. So for example, you can actually share it with team members. You have a circle here called team members, or even with wholesale customers only, or maybe retail customers or VIPs. Whatever circles you created before, you can select, and only people in those circles will be able to see it. So whenever that person will go to your Google Plus page, and they're part of that specific circle, let's say wholesale customers, and you have posts that are only for those people, then only those people will see those posts. So that might be something useful for you. Now let's learn how we can share different types of information. So basic stuff is text. So if you want to do something like, I'll just type some okay. What you can do, there are a couple of tricks. You can make text bold by putting stars around it, so asterisks. So let's say around here I can put, around visit I can put stars. It will make this text bold. If I want to make something italic, just put underscores around it, so like that. I can also add pictures by just clicking photos. It will extend this box and allow me to drag photos. So here, let's say I'm gonna put one of those one of our pictures here. What you do is you just drag it into this photos gray box, and then it will take some time to load it depending on the size of the photo that you chose. Once the photo loads, you'll notice there are a couple of cool things you can do with this photo. At the bottom of the photo that you chose, you can actually do some enhancements to it. You can play around with it. One of the cool things that I thought was nice, it's you can add text to this photo, and you make it stand out when people go through your posts. That will make it stand out. So just click on it, and I'll show you quickly what you can do. Okay, so the photo will open up, and on the left you have basically three areas where you can put text to the photo: top, middle, and bottom. So let's say over here I want to add some text, and I'll call it wedding gifts idea, let's say. Okay, so you can actually make this text nice, and over here you can also change the the font type. Once you're done, just click save, and this photo will be updated and will be inserted into your post. Okay, so I'm going to type some more text. Alright, like that. Then of course you can actually add more photos to this post just by dragging them here, and what will happen is this post will turn into a gallery, like a little album, photo album, and that's also really nice. So once you're done with the photo, you can just click the share button over here, and again remember that you're posting it to the public, or if you want to post it to specific groups, just select them here. So in my case, I'm just going to share it the way it is. And let's see what happens. Okay, so you see right here, the text that I added. You'll see the visit, but the text is this bold, and then website is italic, and we have this nice picture over here. And if anybody clicks on it, it will expand this picture as well. There are a few other things you might want to play around with. One of them is called hashtags, and it's very similar to how it's used in Twitter. Hashtags are just basically categories of posts that you can categorize a post. By default, Google Plus will also try to categorize the post for you if you didn't include a hashtag in it. So for example, in this case we had wedding keyword over here, so Google tagged this as wedding hashtag. So whenever other people search for wedding information on Google Plus in general, not only on our page, then this specific post will appear there as well. So that can be something useful for creating exposure. Okay, if you don't like the hashtag that they gave you, you can just click this X button and it will get erased. If you want to add your own hashtag, you can do that as well. On the top right corner of any post that you have this little arrow here. If you click on it, it will open a drop down with options of things you can do with this post. You can actually erase it. If something went wrong and you don't like it, you can delete it, or you can even edit the post. So when we edit, we can add a hashtag. So for example, I want to add hashtag called maybe beeswax candles. So the way I do it, I just put a £, and then type whatever keyword makes sense. So let's say I'll do beeswax. Here we go, beeswax candle. If it already exists, then Google Plus right away will suggest it for you. Okay, so I added a hashtag called beeswax candle. Okay, so over here you'll see right away 2 hashtags. So now again, whenever somebody searches on Google Plus for beeswax candle, this specific post will appear there as well. Okay, depending on how many other posts in this category, but it will be there as well. So it's great for exposure. And that should be it. This is the basic information. There are a lot of other things you can do with Google Plus, but this is the basic that will keep you going. So if you just do that, it will already create exposure. So if you post anything on Facebook right now, like let's say your new blog posts every week, just replicate them on Google Plus as well, and do it the same way. Make sure you put a picture just like you do on the blog post, because it will make it more, it will stand out better. And because right now also our blog is linked up with Google Plus, it will also play nicely with Google ranking. So if you didn't see it already, you'll see that whenever you put a blog post path here, your picture appears here as well. So that's great as well. So hope this is useful for you. Good luck.